What's up, Dapper Squad? It's your boy Darius back at it again with some One Piece continuing Dressrosa. Today we're doing episodes 649 to 652. Remember, if you guys want up to 16 episodes early access as well as the full uncut version, we got One Piece, Bleach, we got movies, all that. Check out the Patreon. Links are down below. If you guys also want to watch this early with us and live, come on over to the Twitch, twitch.tv/DapperDarius. I appreciate you spending your time with me. I'm not going to waste any more of it. One Piece, 649. Let's do it. All right, here we go. First episode of the session, 649. I'm assuming based on that sounds, we're back in the Coliseum. We got both the Conquerors hockey legends, Don Shinjao and Luffy, going crazy. Or Lucy, my bad. Cavendish, Burgess, Barto, Rebecca. Ooh. I've ever seen a... He just matches the vibes. That's crazy. Who's gonna come on top of this fight? Oh my god. This alone gets me excited for like Wano and other. That's what I'm saying. They're going this fast with this much ferocity right now. This is I think the first battle with actual like a great level hockey fighter that I've seen. This gets me super excited. I genuinely believe so. I was not expecting Don Shinjao to be this much of a legend, but this fight is incredible so far. Is the dent in his head? Like, did he... I'm a skin-headed man. They used to call him Don Shinjao the Driller, but what did Garp do to him? Give me a little 10-minute flashback. I want to know now. Sure. Help me understand, good sir. Okay, 30 years ago. That's so funny. Luffy's so funny. Is this the Kano Kingdom? Where are they? That is some hard-ass ice. Damn. What is this, Aokiji's homeland? It's literally like a fucking field of gold, bro. I would be doing anything I can to get through that. Do not tell me that's Shinjao's head. That's the craziest head I've ever seen. Pause. A crystal ice sheet. He's got an armament tipped head. Super pause. It's real dragon nail. I mean, I get why he'd be pissed. He was that guy. Oh my god. That is an insane amount of gold. I can understand why they call him the drill now. I never noticed he had a 12 for him being the 12th leader of their navy. Or their military, whatever they call it. Kinda cool. I'm not gonna lie, I could see why you think you're a lot stronger during your cone head time, but you look a lot better nowadays, Shinjao. So I mean, only the Hoppo Navy 30 years ago. Yeah. Okay. My family's treasure. Oh. So they have this crystal ice sheet knowing that only the Shinjaos can get in here with their drill heads. Is this when the Marines pull up? In order to break your head today. I just love seeing a young Garp. 8 impact fists, 8 mountains. My first time seeing Garp use armament hockey. Damn, it really is like... Oh my god, he really caved in his coney head. Oh my lord. Garp is a legend for that. I mean, he destroyed 8 mountains like they were punching bags. Okay, I could see why you'd have a very long grudge against a man for that. I'm not necessarily extending that grudge onto his grandchildren, but I could see why Don Shinjao is the way he is, you know? And now he lost his air quote strength. So imagine you're used to just grabbing your tip like, I mean, yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. So then he lost access to his family's fortune. Wow. Wow. So when he opened it earlier and tossed those thieves out, he was genuinely just protecting his family's fortune. And then now he can't access. That is interesting. Again, I could see why he'd have a 30-year grudge. Somewhat valid. Lost both his physical and his financial strength. Aw. That goddamn crystal ice, you know? Makes sense. Okay. 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 Don't word it like that. I've never heard someone say this. I'm so mad at this boy. If he has kids or grandkids, I'm knocking their ass out. Understandable. That's hilarious, but understandable. Just idling my time away. I don't want to pause it. Just makes me curious because him and his what are they? His grandchildren, his nephews. They're in this fight to also get the Mara no Mi. I wonder if he's trying to use some firepower to get through that. Crystal Ice, I don't even think that'll get through it, but you know, I'm just curious about. I know they want to just make the Kano Kingdom stronger in general. I'm curious. I'm not gonna say shout out Don Chinjiao, but he is a character I was not expecting to like this much. That is very true. Him and Garp are very different. Valid. I got things to do, places to go, people to see. Just hearing Whitebeard's name. Burgess loves him saying that, but fuck no. Kurohige? Fuck no. I like that perspective. He's like, I'm an old, disgruntled, retired, weakened pirate, and we're still going head to head, so I get what he's saying. It's Beyblade! Let it rip! I'm about to say, wouldn't you just get wrapped up in that, and then eventually you're gonna run out of stretch and he pulls you in? Or no, we're able to stop that. Wow, man, stretch is super. Now he's reverse spinning. Can I get dizzy and throw up? Not a bad play. Ooh, armament rifle, hawk rifle. Ooh, we gonna see some fire with it? Shout out my guy. All right, you can roast us as much as you want. Don't talk shit about Rayleigh or my brother. Ooh, now you crossed the line. That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about. Not yet. We still got like 500 episodes left, though. You fucked up by talking about Big Bro. Now he's gonna hit a gear 3 on you. Anytime he goes up like that, it's gonna be a gear 3. Gear 3 armament hockey. Holy shit, this is gonna be huge. I told you, you fucked up talking about his brother. Non-drill dragon because he lost his horn. The Thor elephant gun gear 3 armament hockey. If I'm in the crowd, bro, I got my fucking money's worth. This is a fight. Very much like the Garp standoff. Who's gonna come out on top? Right now, it's kind of close. Luffy might be struggling a little bit. Oh, we formed a new horn with how much pressure we applied to the front of his head. I don't think that's good for us in the fight, but he's gonna love us for that. Hopefully we won him over now by making him horny. Pause. Super pause. He's gonna land right. I like the way they did that. He was just purely falling too. Oh yeah, I guess he's out. Hey, I think it's gonna be one of those situations we won, but he's cool with losing. He got his horn back. That was a great fight though. Again, I was not expecting Don Chinjiao to be that much of a great fighter or be that cool. We won Block C. Lucy! Yes, sir! Nah, I'd be loving these fights, fellas. I'm loving the fight right now. Imagine actually seeing that. Does Burgess know that it's Luffy though? See, I want to know why Barto wants him. And then we still got Bellamy, who was told to go murk him as well. And then we got Burgess, who, you know, oh man. Mugiwara? Brother, there's, again, I know I say this every reaction, but there's 15 different story threads I'm so invested in right now. Shut your bitch ass up, Burgess. That was the whole episode? Nah, that was like 5 minutes long. That was the fastest episode we've seen so far. What the hell? All right, here we go. Next episode of the session. This is 650. 15-minute break. Okay. That gives Luffy a chance to go up there and reconvene with the gang, have a little convo, which is about to happen. So get the aftermath of Block C. I like the way they did that thematically, narratively. Who's going to be the first one to talk to us? Hopefully Don Chinjiao. Brother. Bro, you need to take a Xanax. You need to fucking chill. Cabbage. Ooh, I wonder why Barto took offense to that. He barriered the fuck out of him. I love his fruit. Okay, Gojo, relax. Gojo thinks he's going against Hanami. Why is he so invested into Luffy? This is one of my favorite songs in One Piece. Was he at Logtown? Oh. Yeah. He saw Buggy about to kill us, and then I assume Dragon saved us with the lightning. Damn, are we saying Barto was there? Look at that fucking man. He saw the heaven's ultimate divination come and save our life. He know that was a divine blessing from the gods. Or Dragon D. Luffy, but Monkey D. Dragon, my bad. You know what I'm trying to say. I could see why he'd think there was an external deity blessing Luffy, you know, gracing us. Damn, bro, I miss Logtown. Shout out OG One Piece, brother. I was not expecting Barto to be a day one fan of us. Alabasta, and he's lobby. He's like, damn, this kid is about that life. So essentially, Barto was watching One Piece with us the whole journey. He has their wanted poster. Okay, I love him. Oh, now he's growing on me. Shout out Bartolomeo. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh, we technically inspired him to go. He was just a gang leader back in the day. Okay, not the backstory I was expecting. I was expecting much darker, more depressing. I enjoy that. Don't talk shit about my boy. Say it again. Yeah. Yeah. 10 toes down. That is hilarious. Ooh, okay. That was a beautiful way to catch it. I'm trying to remember. He's only beefing with us because we stole some of his image during our era of being one of the super rookies, right? Like, he's really beefing for no reason. That was a great way to disarm a sword user. Oh, he still got it. Got that grip. I did not realize he would be a super fan. You can see his tears coming over his eyes. He can't even, he's so starstruck right now. Hell yeah. I'm not gonna lie, if I saw Luffy in person, I would be starstruck as well, so. Please be happy with us. Please be happy with us. Of course, sir. Anything we can do to help. He's just like, I've had it with you crazies. I'm out of here. Understandable. Okay. This whole arena is just full of weirdos and deranged people now. Yeah, if I was Luffy, I would be doing the same thing. Let me get the hell out of here. I think the only normal person in this whole group, somewhat Burgess, but Rebecca. So here we go. The only normal person in here. I would prefer it if she wore a little bit more clothing, but you know, you gotta be nimble. I get it, maybe. By what logic? Are we talking about Shiryu's rain? Nah. Ooh. Ooh. Anytime I hear that, oh, motherfucker, you goddamn Kurohige. Why are we talking about Aokiji? You know Luffy, as soon as he heard Blackbeard, locked the fuck in. Let me have a convo with this motherfucker. Give me the Denden Mushi. Give it to me. I love how it's a Blackbeard Denden Mushi. Fucking missing the teeth and everything. Kurohige. We saw that at Impel Down. Ah, I love that. Such a great moment. I'm a huge Blackbeard fan, me personally, but I'm always Team Straw Hats, you know, so I gotta beef with him. But I love Blackbeard. Especially because he's the one who caused Ace to be in that situation in the first place. Nah, we'll have forever beef with him, I won't lie. It has. Over 2 years. Sashiburi dana, Mugiwara. Ooh, oh, yeah, you think so? Mm-hmm. Oh, buddy, you are talking too much shit. Ooh, we're knocking his ass out. That was some good shit talk, though, I'm not gonna lie. Facts. Literally the last people. Me either. I was kind of looking forward to you, but now I'm double looking forward to you. God damn it. Again, there's 14 different story threads in this goddamn arc that I'm so invested in. We didn't even get to see Law at all, Nami at all, Zoro at all. Damn, bro, there's so much going on. Just when he was the most locked in I've ever seen him, he sees some meat, he sees some food. Unlocked. I'm saying, it's called Coliseum Lunch. Get a little bento box. He now officially loves Rebecca. That's the key to Luffy's heart. You buy him some lunch. I was the last of her money too? Oh, she's a real one. That is a little bento box. Some good looking food. Itadakimasu. The fact that you were willing to spend the last of it on us means a lot. You're a real one, Rebecca. This is where y'all sleep? This is the gladiator barracks? I would have assumed, had you not told me that this is a prison. I'm trying to remember. Did Toy Soldier tell us his relation to Rebecca? The gladiator attached to the Corrida Coliseum. I remember he obviously is connected to her and he used to be a human. I know we're talking about that. You know, Wanpoko was that boy's father, stuff like that. Did he say his relationship to Rebecca last session? Shout out Rebecca. She's a real one. Thank you, Goryo. Wow. They were struggling for food. This is the sunflower field. Who was her mother? Oh. What's a One Piece backstory that's not gonna be, I don't get hungry? That's tragic as all hell. What's a One Piece backstory if it's not the saddest thing in the world? What? I don't think she... Is this their play? She brings people here and then stabs them? Or she's gonna save us and stab the guy behind us? You better watch out. You can't carry out your purpose. Again, I love how we're getting little bits of flashbacks for every character and it's all gonna come together in one big climax. She's not gonna do it. She respects us too much. Wow, she was actually going to. Wow. I don't necessarily blame her because she has some end game at the end of the day where we're just a piece of it, you know, but my man is literally eating lunch, meanwhile seamlessly stopping her like it's nothing. She's one of those girls in GTA that's like, I need help on the side of the road. As soon as you get out, 4 guys with guns come to rob you. Gotta continue eating. Damn, Rebecca, I was fucking with you. Like I said, I don't blame her because she's in a precarious scenario. She needs to get done what she needs to get done at the end of the day. We're just a piece in her puzzle, but he's just casually still munching. Luffy's just happy you bought him lunch. I mean, you technically already did, but literally. I said that's the key to Luffy's heart. You buy him lunch, he'll forgive you for everything. That's fine. It didn't work out. I'm still here. Damn. What's going on in here? These guys are all injured. I was about to say they're wrapped up fully. That man's missing a hand. We are convict gladiators. She's a convict? So this is a prison, essentially. Wow. That's insane. So if you protest the Don Quixote family, you get thrown into, instead of getting like going to prison or getting hard labor, you get thrown in the Coliseum. Either you die or you win 1,000 times, which that's not gonna happen. Wow. It's good to know there was a Coliseum beforehand, you know? Again, man, give me more backstory, give me more lore. I'm getting so invested. No matter what it takes. I mean, I could see that. You're willing to stab us, you know, I get it. So she knows about Soldier-san in the army with the Tontada and stuff like that. And she knows about the mission and all that. Oh, so we're gonna have a crazy climactic final battle with multiple people. I'm super curious. How much she loves him and appreciates him. She doesn't want him to sacrifice his life. Reminds me of Shinomiya from Kaiju number 8. I love that. I love characters, especially women, you know, like Orihime, who get protected all the time, that want that episode. Bro, these are 5-minute long episodes. What the flying fuck? All right, next episode of the session. This is 651. I get why she would want to protect him. He's been a protector of her for, I mean, at least like 10 years since she was a little kid. Yep, Luffy remembers him. Shout out Toy Soldier. Shout out Soldier-san. You have no idea. See, like, what do they know? Do they know people? Because they be making people forget that toys were humans, you know? Yeah. That was one of the weird rules of this place. Soldier raised her. Now, I'm not going to assume anything, but he might actually be your father. Gotta have our snack while we're... This is one of the rare backstories Luffy's actually not asleep for. I like that. Let's think optimistically about the future. You're gonna win this. You're gonna free yourself. You're gonna get out of here, and then buy me another lunch sometime. A little bento box. You know what I'm saying? I do forget if she wins this block, though. We do gotta fight her in the finals. I do forget that sometimes. This entire session has only been the Coliseum, and I'm here for it, you know? Just crazy how they can do that. It's like Game of Thrones in that aspect. You might not see a character for a few episodes, and you're like, hey, I completely forgot how dope they were. Just hair color wise, I know she's obviously not, but you know, she doesn't have the side cuts as well, but she just reminds me of Bellamere. Shout out Nami and Nojiko's mama. They were flower sellers. Itadakimasu. So they get by, but they don't make the most money. There is a missing chair, or a chair missing a, you know, I'm not gonna assume. The King Riku army is setting the village on fire? This was the king before Doffy took charge, right? I finally get one of the backstories I've been wanting. I can't wait for 10 more of them. I say the same thing about mine every other day. Jesus. Jesus. Oh, that soldier's defending us. Lady Scarlet. Oh, okay. I like that name. Damn. R.I.P. random guy. He died trying to protect us. Do I recognize that face? Have I seen that face anymore? Anywhere? There's so many people. Oh! Shout out Soldier-san. I don't want to necessarily see a toy die, but I'm curious how they die. You know, I've seen one get scrapped before, but we didn't actually get to see it. Is that Diamante? Holy cannoli. Son of a biscuit. So this is Doffy raiding us and getting the shit done? So they're taking refuge from the impending war and battle in the sunflower field, and they're starving to death. Now I got some untimely beef with Diamante. I mean, I already do with the whole Don Quixote family, but specifically Diamante. So she is very typical in this time, you know. You gotta steal. Oh, she was stealing food, and then she got fucking murked for it. And then did Rebecca just lay there and mom's never coming back? Is it Soldier-san? He barely made it out. I do love that cut. You think it's gonna be someone tall in the flowers, but wow. At least she knows, but that is tragic as all hell. Yeah, she went and risked her life to steal food for you, and she paid the ultimate price. With a smile on her face, too. Wow, that's why she says she doesn't get hungry anymore. That is, very sad. That's such a realistic kid response to dealing with death and stuff like that. They're just, you know, wake up. That is sad. You can't let anyone. Oh no. Can't even give her a chance to grieve. Huge shout out to Soldier Son though. Oh. I knew her for about half an episode, but R.I.P. Lady Scarlet. Seemed like a great mother. He's just trying to get her to actually eat it. You do need to survive. You need your nutrients. She was highborn. Then why were they struggling for food? Really? Again, shout out Soldier Son. Oh, I get that. You can never be a replacement. Oh. That's a very childlike response, you know. She's venting her frustrations. He's doing what he can to cheer her up. That is very sad. So he's a man of the people because he got rid of the old nobility and he is making the country a lot of money, but doing horrible things. So a very interesting scenario. Gave people jobs, constructed new buildings with his newfound wealth. I'm sure he did distribute the wealth probably a little better than the old nobility did, but you know, so it's a lot more nuance than that. With one leg, my man is doing what he can to make a living so he can provide for Rebecca. Jesus. Man is a real one, I tell you, fighting a pack of wolves, one-legged. They've been just traveling. Is there a new area we're gonna like live on the outskirts of town, or they've been traveling for a good little bit? Yeah. Understandable. Yeah. He can't stay with her. He leaves when she goes to bed and then he gets here early in the morning, you know. That's such a crazy law. With the cigarette? God, I don't know about that one. That's funny. Yeah, he doesn't need the clothes. We're here for you. I don't want to assume he's her actual father, even though he could be, but he raised her well. He's a good surrogate dad. Take the Speedo off, goddammit. He's working any job he can to make ends meet. He needs money. Construction, out here fishing. Jesus. Oh. Okay. Don't mess with his daughter. Gotta have the little boy with a little That's a real dad right there, I tell you. What did I do? That's funny. People are deranged. And this is before he had his roller skates. I wonder when he got a skate on. Never tempt a father trying to protect his children. You have no idea what kind of strength you'll gain. A 1-foot kid, come on. You got a wanted. Wow, they have to leave. Wow. It's a good goal. You'd think that would be so easy, but I think that is great. He teaches her a little self-defense, right? W mother. Ooh, I like that response. I'm not teaching you to hurt people. I'm teaching you how to not be hurt yourself. W response. This is how it's going to be for a good while. But if we look at Rebecca now, she is a warrior, you know? Good. Makes much more sense why she is the warrior she is today. Again, great flashback. Very sad and tragic as all hell, but now I'm cheering for her 3 times harder in this block, you know? Come on. Now it makes much more sense why she does not want him to quite literally sacrifice himself to save her with the little with the flower petal. Damn it, now I gotta cheer for Rebecca. Maybe she does win and get the Mera no Mi. She's a good-hearted individual. She has a good reason to want that power, you know? Maybe she does get Ace's fruit. Is she directly from King Riku's line? I know her mother was highborn. Makes sense why the people who loved Doflamingo and hated the old nobility hate her, but that's super sad. That's super tragic. Damn, there's a lot of nuance to this. That's what I'm saying. He's a very nice person. That was her grandfather? Wow. That's a lot deeper than I assumed. Bro, these episodes are zooming. God damn it. All right, here we go. Final episode of the session. This is 652. If she could have had her scenario by itself without the people hating on her, and it would already be tragic as hell. But her now getting hated by literally everyone, on top of everything that happened with Soldier and her mom, Loki, super tragic story. Like, look at that, bro. It's demonic as all hell. Foul-blooded wench is crazy. Today's your execution day. Crazy. The shame of Dressrosa. Set her on fire. Was her grandfather like a guy who liked fire or something? Like the Mad King from Game of Thrones? The Phantom Princess. I like the way they make her normal saturation or colors, but everything else is just deep blood red. Same thing with, I had no beef with Grandpa Garp. Think of Don Shinjao, you know? The sins of the father should not affect the children, you know? All these crippled, mangled warriors, you know? Convicts. Claw our way back from this dark abyss is a great way to put it. And it's a horrifying situation you guys are in. I'm like, damn, this is a tricky scenario because I don't want anyone to get the Mera no Mi besides Luffy. That's his brother's fruit. But I'm like, if anyone were to get it in Dressrosa, I'm cool with Rebecca getting it. She wants to stop the current corruption going on. She wants. And it is a beautiful looking steed you got there, that horse. I do think horses are one of the most graceful creatures on this planet. The women love him. I'll be honest. That boy Sanji would not want to meet Cavendish. All the women would be fawning over him. He's gonna be pissed at you guys. You bastards. Alright, Cavendish, I got my beef with you, but it's a W moment from you right now. Ooh. Come down here and do it. I got my beef with you, Cavendish, but that was a W little moment right there. Reminds me of Aizawa in season 2 My Hero. Everyone roasting Bakugo. Like, you don't realize what it takes. Man, shut your bitch ass up. Talk your shit, Cavendish. Valid. Whether it's your spectacle or your entertainment, just a way for you to vent your frustration. These are people's lives at stake, you know? You don't know their story. Arigato, Farul! Me and Luffy think the same thing. Still got my beef with you, but W moment. That is hilarious. Don't be thanking me yet. We still got a fight in this this Coliseum, in this battle. Now I'm curious. The two that I know are Cavendish and Rebecca. Are we gonna get any crazy unknowns like Blue Gilly or the Funk Bros, you know? Got a random ass lion out there. Suleiman? Okay, who's this guy? Orlumbus? Who the fuck are these guys? They're probably dope. That guy's, I don't know. Looks like Caustic from Apex Legends. Hell no. Oh, speak of the devil. We finally cut away. And it's to the most other interested storyline that I'm interested in. Come on. That man Doflamingo and fucking so. Valid. I remember he mentioned that. Because he had CPs. There's so much going on, bro. I need another backstory. Give me Doflamingos, please. He's a potential celestial dragon. I mean, he does have the world government working for him, and CP0 was in on that. It would never go that far just for a warlord. Okay, Sasuke to Orochimaru. Literally. This ain't the Forest of Death. Chill out. Let's try to talk no jutsu him. Give us some info. No, you talk first, then we'll give you a Caesar. Even though we're not in a good space for some leverage right now. Just hearing Kaido's name gets me so excited. Beautiful substitution jutsu, quite literally. Damn, those strings are fucking hard to deal with. Like, that's so utility, so dangerous. A lot of shit. I love the fact that he's always like, I was about to say, we still, he needs to be brought in. You can't kill him. He really has the gravity fruit. Yup. That's a silver lining. We can't kill him. He needs to be questioned, interviewed, arrested, brought to justice. That's what it says on the back of their motherfucking jackets. Justice. Bro. Why am I blanking on what's his name from Bungo Stray Dogs? One of my favorite Bungo characters. That damn devil fruit is so strong. All three of their devil fruits are insanely powerful. Please give me some info. Chuya, that's my boy. Please. I'll take another flashback. I'll take 2 flashbacks in one session. Oh, okay. Okay. Dressrosa, the flower. Am I actually getting another flashback? Or is this just we're back with the Tontatas and Zoro and Usopp or Frankie? Yep. All right, I'm here for it. That's my boy Leo right there. Shout out Uso Land. I mean, talk about a first-class ride. You know what I'm saying? Coalition, that King Riku army. Now I get it. I get it now more. Uso Land and Robba Land. The gang is finally starting to reunite. That's our typical arc structure. We separate, have our own little adventures, meet new characters, come together for a crazy climactic battle. I'm here for it. 10 years ago. Heck yeah. Crazy timing on our part. We go to Fishman Island, there happens to be a revolution. We come here, there happens to be a revolution. Look at this little fucking, look at the Don Quixote family. That was the most HD pictures I've ever seen of them. Look crisp as fuck. A whole year in development. Telling you, crazy timing on our part. I'm here for it. No, you're gonna help out, but I agree you definitely should listen in on their plan. Zoro. Ooh. Can you give me any more names and powers? Diamante, the squishy guy. Middle one's Diamante, right guy squishy guy. Who's the treble? Pika. Ooh. Hey, we're reuniting finally. Reunited and it feels so good. Yeah, you really do need to relax, Kinemon. Oh my god, what's that, Violet? Oh, it almost did, Zoro. It came a little close. All right, now we we're have a lot of story threads starting to meet up now, and I'm excited. Women characters like that want to prove their strength and not be the damsel in distress all the time, like the Orihimes, the Shinomiyas, Rebecca. I always love characters like that. Come on, girly, prove me right, because I think you're gonna win this. I don't think that's enough for her. I'll slice them all down. I'm with Luffy, man. Come on. Okay. Okay. I wonder if she's like Aang, and if she's a very defensive fighter, you know? She seems to be very evasive right now. Good. See, very much like Aang. Use the people's attacks against them. I like that. She might as well be an airbender. Chill out. Then she's gonna... She can win a fight without even swinging her sword. I kind of like that. Same way, Soldier-san say, I'm not gonna teach you to fight. I'm gonna teach you to not get hurt. I like that, holding on true to her mother's ideals, you know? I mean, Aang is a pacifist. I don't want to relate it to Avatar that much, but Aang's one of my favorite characters in all of fiction, so. Toss him right over. That's like 5 or 6, 7 guys down already. Brother, these episodes are like, they're like 10 minutes long, but Crunchyroll is a thing where they say they're 22 and they lie to us, you know. These are 10-minute long episodes. They're bullshitting me, I swear. Okay, up until that last episode, that was purely nothing but the Colosseum, and like I said, I am so invested in each individual story thread and how it's gonna interweave by the end of this arc. Like, don't get me wrong, there are arcs that I absolutely love in One Piece, but I am super enjoying Dressrosa so far, and I think it's only gonna get crazier and crazier as the future arcs come, you know, whether that's Whole Cake, whether that's Wano, all that stuff, because I'm only gonna be more invested. There's only gonna be more threads and more things that are gonna tie in, and it's like, this is why it's such an interesting duality, the journey of One Piece, because everyone who doesn't watch One Piece says it's way too long. I'm not getting into that. Everyone who has watched One Piece and caught up said, give me more. I wish there was more episodes, because like, it's legitimately a journey, and it feels the investment, the payoffs for the investment hit unlike any other anime, because you know, so I could go into that for a whole like hour-long topic discussion, but great session. I loved the finale of the Chinjao and Luffy fight. I love how he helped us. He wants to give us the Hoppo Navy, whatever it was called, the fleet under us. W Chinjao. Great flashback with him and his family's fortune. I completely understand it now, you know, why he has the beef with Garp and his whole lineage. But also Rebecca, how it relates to Toy Soldier, how it relates to her mother, Lady Scarlet, who's the son of King Riku. So I know there's going to be a little bit deeper into that. I know it's going to connect to Doflamingo. I need his backstory, and then I need the backstory on Law, because Law says he's been working for Doflamingo forever, and I need to know how all this is mixed up. Law or Doflamingo might be a celestial dragon. There's complicated. There's this, that, and the third. And then we got Fujitora. Like, brother, there's so much stuff going on. I'm here for all of it. Absolutely fantastic episodes. And then we got fucking Kurohige just Mugiwara Isashiburi dana Mugiwara. Nah, there's so much going on that I'm so ready for it. Yeah, again, absolutely great session. I am hooked at we didn't even see Nami, Giola, like that whole section at all for these 4 episodes. I'm glad we finally got to see the Tontada and the now King Riku anti-Doflamingo coalition come together. Like, that means so much more after the whole Soldier and Rebecca flashback. So, like I said, I'm here for it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this session as much as I did. If you did, please leave a like on this video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Check out that Patreon, early access, full length. Check out the Twitch, also early access. Don't forget to drink some water. Tell someone you love them. Make good choices today, Dapper Squad. Have a great day. I appreciate y'all. Peace out.